All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So just getting back now, and I went back and watched Robert Saleh's press conference, which took place a couple hours ago. And there was some interesting talk, some interesting answers surrounding the quarterback position, Zach Wilson, his future moving forward, Mike White. What's the overall status between the two quarterbacks, and what's the plan moving forward? And I felt like Saleh right off the bat didn't give any sort of he played it well. I felt like he answered everything like a head coach should. He didn't throw anybody under the bus. He didn't give any sort of promises to any players. I think he just went out there, a little bit of coach speak. But I feel like at this point in the season, with the Jets winning a bunch of games, 7 on the year, and they're not only just in the middle of a playoff race, but the AFC East race, the last thing you want is media and headlines and Twitter drama and stuff like that. So I commend Saleh. I felt like he gave some smart answers. But one thing that was super, super interesting was the fact that he said when Zach Wilson is ready to roll, he's going to roll. And that Mike White has an opportunity now in the absence of Zach Wilson during his reset phase. Sorry about that. Somebody was at the door. But basically what I was saying, Robert Saleh was talking about Mike White and how this week is another opportunity for him to stack up another good performance, against the Minnesota Vikings here. He didn't say that the plan was going to change at all based off of Mike White's performance against the Bears, and that at some point, they would like to see Zach Wilson back on the field. There's an evaluation process, almost like a checklist of sorts, that they're making sure Zach Wilson is doing throughout the week, or is completing rather. Just in Saleh's words, it's all hands on deck. So, I think if it was up to me here, my mindset when it comes to the New York Jets this season, the quarterback position, is the same that Jim Harbaugh had years ago with the San Francisco 49ers when they were in they were in the heat of a playoff race with a quarterback, I don't want to say controversy because both options were good in Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick, but every single week Harbaugh had to answer questions about who he was going with, who the starting quarterback was. It was headline after headline, story after story, question after question. Harbaugh took a lot of heat, but the thing that he kept saying over and over and over again, he wanted to go with the hot hand. He wanted to go with the quarterback that gives the team the best chance to win every single Sunday. I want that mindset. If I'm Saleh, if I'm Mike LaFleur, if I'm a player on that football team, if I'm Sauce Gardner, Michael Carter, doesn't matter. If I'm a part of the New York Jets organization, if I'm a fan, I want the team to roll out the best available option. And to me right now, that's Mike White. It's Mike White. Granted, the Chicago Bears were banged up. It's a 3-1 football team on the road in bad weather. They were having quarterback problems too. It's not like he beat a top 5 team here. But with that said, we actually saw the offense move. We saw the offense look like a well-oiled machine. It was smooth. It was clean. Again, bad weather, but it didn't really hold the offense back that much. Okay, so I feel more comfortable as a fan rolling with Mike White moving forward. I'm taking this thing week to week. I don't feel like Saleh owes anybody an answer on basically this guy's going to be the starter for the rest of the year. I'm happy that he is taking it as a week by week approach because it kind of keeps everybody on their heels. And I do think if Saleh comes out to the media and says, hey, you know what, Mike White's the starter for the rest of the year, what does that do to Zach Wilson's psyche, his mentality, in practice, in the meeting rooms? Does he mentally check out? I think that just opens up a whole new can of worms. So I think Saleh did a good job with the media, just coach speak, giving vague answers. We're trying to keep Zach involved. Mike White has a great opportunity here, but I think internally, if it was me, I'm rolling with the best option. Who gives us? I mean, it's really a question that has to be asked in the week of preparation, that first day. Right off the bat, which quarterback gives us the best chance to win? And I think, honestly, if you just look within, if Saleh looks within and LaFleur, they all ask themselves, in their heart of hearts, who's the guy that can put up points? Who's the guy that can rack up consistent first downs? Who's the guy that can get the football out of his hands? Who's the guy that's not going to put the football in harm's way? Be careless with the ball. I think White's the answer. If we're being honest. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. I would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, go Jets.